Hey everybody, welcome. Hope everyone is having a great day. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me. So we're going to be doing some free phone readings today. We're going to be taking some live chat questions, and we're going to do some all signs. So it is so great to have everybody, and thanks for joining. Hey Montaigne, I'm going to do some all signs. Montaigne, I think we should hold off a little bit before we do a call, okay? Just because we just did one, okay? And I want to keep the phone lines open for new subscribers. We'll absolutely get you on soon. Maybe later this week or weekend, okay? I'd be happy to pull a card for you in the chat, a quick card if you like. So just remember what I said. We shouldn't be getting multiple readings a week. Too many. Hey, Michelle. How are you? Michelle, how's everything going? How's your journey going? It's really good to see you again. Anything exciting been happening? Montaigne, I'm very eager to hear. Let's hold the thought though. After I talked to you, you got unblocked. See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Montaigne? You know, he probably had a really strong reaction to you, like, to what you said, because you were standing in your truth and your power. And you were speaking from your heart, not from a place of like fear or ego. So I'm really happy for you. That's great. But again, I don't think we need a reading yet. You know, we want to let things just kind of unfold for a little bit, you know? Absolutely, I'll pull you a card. Pick a deck, 1 through 6. Oh, so cool, Michelle. You said you're looking into your Akashic records. Can you tell me about that? How do you do that? I imagine it's not at the public library. I do know a bit about Akashic records from what I read. I feel like it's something I'd like to learn more about though. How did you do that? Okay, Montaigne, deck 4. And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Oh, I should just mention before I start the show, I offer private readings for $45. You can email me or connect with me on Instagram Messenger if you're interested. We do a FaceTime call. Usually it's about an hour. I'm not too strict about the time though. I definitely don't. I definitely don't want to leave anybody on the edge of their seat once the hour mark hits. And I'm also running a new special that I'm trying out. I'm doing $12 audio recorded readings. So essentially how it works is you make the $12 payment. There's a couple ways to do so right there and in my video description. And then you just take a screenshot of the receipt, and then you email me the receipt along with your question or questions. And once I receive it, I will record an audio message or an audio file answering your questions, and I'll send you over the audio file. And those are $12. So they're not live or FaceTime, but yeah, I thought I would try that as well, something new. So if anybody's interested, just connect with me offline. So. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Michelle. Well, let me know how it goes. Michelle, are we friends on Instagram? You should send me her information. I'd love to check her out. if I'm not mistaken, what I read is it's things that are kind of predetermined for us before we're even born, like things that are meant for us. Did I get that correct? Did I get that correct? All right, Montaigne. Yes, please, Michelle. Can you message me on Instagram with it or email it to me? Hmm. It's interesting. I mean, nobody ultimately knows. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of, I guess, belief, you know. Um, but I mean, it's so fascinating to me that the whole ideology with the Akashic. Truthfully, I don't really think I have an opinion. I mean, it's fascinating to me. I certainly don't ever discredit what anyone else believes. Um, I always kind of wonder how it ties into free will, though, you know, because something that I truly believe is, we have free will within the constraints of like significant moments in our life that can either put us on our highest timeline or a timeline of like repeating karmic cycles. And unfortunately, I think there's people out there who are stuck in karmic cycles forever. And something that really I believe, and I don't even like using the word believe. It feels more like a knowing, that I mean, we just really keep coming back, like life after life, lifetime after lifetime, until we learn the lessons. So maybe that's part of the Akashic record too. Maybe we're always meant to experience, for any person, 5 lifetimes before we learn the lessons. But um, I do certainly believe in free will. Um, I know there's I know there's a lot of theories on like determinism, specifically with like a lot of organized religion. Like something that's supposed to happen will always happen, you know. I mean, to simplify it, if I was going to go downstairs and get a glass of water in 10 minutes, that was always meant to happen. If I was always meant to destroy like a fated connection, that's determinism. And I know that ties in a lot to some religions, like nothing is really in our control. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. I think that kind of absolves us of like any sort of moral responsibility when we talk about things like determinism and things being completely out of our hands. Uh, that's just my personal belief. I mean, I certainly believe that there's things that were meant to happen in our life, and ultimately, our free will determines what happens. Like I think there's very significant pivotal moments that we all go through in our life, and the choices that we make are really going to determine which path we walk. So I should really read more about the Akashic records, but thanks for sharing that, Michelle. Totally, Michelle. Love that. Oh, we know the path gets worse if we don't listen to the nudges. That's our intuition. I mean, damn, it took. I was completely blocking mine out for years and years, but you knew that already. I think I shared that with you. Um, okay, Montaigne, let's get some advice. Yeah, thanks for emailing that to me, Michelle. I love that. That's great. Hey, Zay. And Michelle, I mean, I'm not a finished product either. Not that I need to say that, I'm here to help people and try to give advice grounded in, I think, real life and the things that I experienced and went through personally. I'm not somebody who believes that I need to blindly listen to tarot. It's, we always have to we always have to keep things rooted in reality, whether it's like not crossing our fingers and waiting for like $1 million to show up on our door because a tarot reader is telling you you're gonna get a windfall of money. So sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought. My dog started to bark. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not a finished product. Something that's, I mean, my brain never shuts off ever. It really doesn't. It never has, as long as I can remember. And one of the lessons that I still have to learn is pulling apart my intuition from my own fear and self-limiting beliefs. You know, is this my intuition telling me something, or is this like an old wound that I haven't really healed? And it's always a challenge, but it's sitting with ourselves and our thoughts and trying to you know dissect like the real from the unreal. I think I'm getting it. It's on my emails in my video description. Let me know if you see it. It should be right there. Montaigne, just please be patient. All right. I'm here to talk to everybody and help. So I'm not a fast food delivery cook. So all right. Zay, how's everything going? It's been blowing. All right. I don't want to repeat that, but I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Spirit, what does Montaigne need to know right now? What does Montaigne really need to know right now? Interesting. All right, Montaigne, this is what I have for you. This is the message you got right now. Um, and I guess on the coattails of what I was just talking about, I know me pretty well. Actually, most of you know me pretty well, I think now. um, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you because I love you. And if I did, I wouldn't be doing you any service. I got the Six of Pentacles and Justice, which is pretty strong message. That's two scales. Montaigne, if you want, this is all about good karma. Like this is all about good karma in either your favor or not. And what it speaks to is making sure that there's an equal give and take and a balance within how you conduct yourself. And that's with others too. It's not taking, like, it's not just expecting and taking from others and not giving back. Okay. It's again, it's about an even exchange of energy. That's what's going to bring in good karma for you. Whether it's like what you decided to do and with reaching out to that person that you were struggling with. It's also about generosity, Montaigne. Um, something in my chart, and I've always inherently believed this even before I even read about my birth chart. I find that the most abundance comes into my life when I'm always generous with others, especially with my resources, time and money. And I've always been that way. I'm not somebody who holds on to money. To me, I mean, it's like a construct that we didn't create. It's a construct that our world did. Um, so to me, it's best used when I can when I can use it to make other people happy. So, and it's not just with that, Montaigne. It's with everything. You know, I'm gonna make a cheeky joke, even if that means returning, donations. I mean, we do a lot of readings here for you. I'm not making this about me. Um, it's about an even energy exchange, not expecting or taking more than you ever give back. That's what good karma is. So that's a really strong message for you. So make sure you're paying it forward and you're returning kindness and generosity to everybody who gives you their time, their energy, their money. And it's also about um, being being fair with others and yourself. So very clear message. And I'm proud of you for reaching out to him. Thanks, Michelle. I just got it. Say, I'm doing great. I'm doing so good today. I'm doing so good. A little warm in the room, but um okay. Let's do some general readings unless anyone else has a chat question. My girlfriend got me this very cool notebook for my birthday. So I can write all my crazy thoughts in it. And it's actually very helpful because I forget what I'm thinking a lot. Okay, Michelle, what's your question? Montaigne, not everything is positive or negative. Sometimes you need to hear a negative read. It's just, I don't want to call it a warning because that sounds like an 80s movie, but it's the universe telling you what you need to hear. Okay? It can be negative. It can absolutely, guys, justice is always fair. But justice, there's always a winner and a loser. That's the concept of justice. And we got the Six of Pentacles too. It's reminding you to be aware, self-aware of yourself, and again, the exchange of energy, your time, your money, and again, not expecting like more than you're willing to give others in return in the energetic exchange of everything. So if it's unbalanced, justice does not go in your favor. That's how karma works. Well, that's how I believe it to work. I mean, I've lived it. So it's not, it can be positive. It can absolutely be positive, but it can also not be, depending on if you're the giver or the person with your hand out in the Six of Pentacles begging and not returning things to people. So again, Six of Pentacles and justice. It's about energetic balance. It's about exchange of energy and people's time like equally. So again, not just taking and taking from someone and not returning in some way. It's about being kind, considerate. So, well, one for now, Montaigne, because we have other people in the chat. Okay. Again, balance, Montaigne. That's again, that was a cheeky joke. Again, balance, energy exchange. So you get the one question right now. Okay. Hey, Michelle. Not Michelle Oligard. My other Michelle. All right, Michelle Oligard. Let's see. You're welcome, Montaigne. I love you. Michelle, pick a deck 1 through 6. Let's see what's going on for July. I should have got water. I'm so thirsty. Michelle, pick a deck 4. Okay. All right, let me go get a drink real quick. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, my next house will not have stairs. Too many stairs. Okay. All right, Michelle. Michelle, we're gonna use my brand new deck that I just got. I love it. It's called Old Style Tarot. It's so beautiful. I just got it as a birthday present. So, um, let's see what's coming in for you for July. And for anybody tuning in, please feel free to donate to the channel. My readings on my show are always free, and your donations really make this show possible. So thank you, everybody. And if anybody would like a reading off air, I'm doing a special $12 readings, and also private 1 hour FaceTime readings. There's links in my video, or there's some info about it in my video description. If anybody's interested. So, okay. Hey, Spirit. My friend Michelle, what can we tell her? I think that's good for a shuffle. That felt like a good shuffle. Okay. Michelle. What does Michelle need to know about July? Interesting. Huh. I love that. Get some clarifiers. I don't even think I need any. Michelle, I got the Eight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords. This is what's coming in for you potentially. This feels like a journey. Like really, this feels like a journey. I think you may feel inspired to, honestly, I'm getting to travel for 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 the sake of knowledge or learning, which might not come as a surprise to you. I mean, the Eight of Cups traditionally is about walking away from like things that don't serve us potentially, or like something that's okay but doesn't necessarily fill us up. Like really, it's, I guess, like if I had to make an analogy, it's like being in a relationship that's not terrible. It's just not that great. And we like, it's like a stagnant energy and we decide to leave it because we know it's not meant for us. This feels like you opting to go and do something. I'm getting something kind of bold. Like an opportunity might come up for you to go learn something. Learn from someone. Page of Swords is all about knowledge, learning something new. And the Page of Swords, one thing that's really interesting, Michelle, it's like the Page of Swords is so highly intelligent. He is so highly intelligent. I'm saying he because it's a boy on the card, but obviously, you guys know. He also has a really sharp mind, but in the page energy, he hasn't really figured out a way to like put it into anything concrete. Like it's all conceptual, but it's all about learning something new. This doesn't feel as turbulent as the other interpretation of the original card. I will tell you that there's an energy of, I think you're going to meet some resistance. You're going to be met with some resistance about your choice to do this or go somewhere for a little bit. Like you might really have to defend yourself, like your conviction about doing this. That's a good thing, Michelle. That's a good thing. Guys, if we are trying to do something new and bold that we intuitively feel pulled to, and there's no resistance at all, like figuratively or literally, that's probably not the right thing. Like inner growth, like self-knowledge is not supposed to be easy. If it was, everybody would have it. There's supposed to be challenge associated with it, risk, but good risk, like listening to your heart space, your intuition. And Michelle, I'm gonna get a little bit more. I don't know what it is. It could be you deciding to go like take a class, like to go somewhere to like study or learn. I don't know. It could be. What is she going to learn? Can I get one more? What's this page? One more card. You're gonna feel conflicted about this choice. At first, one more for 10. Michelle, this feels like a journey of self-discovery, tied to like your emotional and an imaginative side. Um, it's not really wanting to tell me what it is, but this could be about um examining old wounds within a past family context, um and learning to open yourself up. I don't know, there might be some blocked emotions that this is going to clear up, but um the universe wants you to face these. I don't really know where or what you're going to, but with the temperance card, the universe has your back on this. This is like restoring. I mean, this is about alchemizing all the elements, like turning pain into power, um, restoring like a real flow of balance into your life. Um, and that's when something bigger than us steps in to help. Temperance is all about like something divine coming in to help us when we need assistance, but they will only do that when we're in balance. So, um, it absolutely could be international, Michelle. It doesn't have to be. I'm not really getting a clear message on what. I feel like I'm not supposed to know. Let me see if I can prod a little bit. Where are we going? That was hilarious. All right. It could be. I actually get maybe some actual travel. Okay. I hope you heard what I just said. That I feel like the cards don't want me to know what this is fully, where you're going, if it's, I mean, it's certainly going to be an inner journey, but it could be associated with being somewhere else. It could be. Truly. When I tried to get more information after I said all that about where you're going, I got the blank card, which is hilarious and also pretty telling. When this card shows up, I'm not supposed to pull anything else. It means one, you're not supposed to know. It's information that you're not supposed to know yet. It's not going to be helpful for you to know. You're going to get confused. Um, like this is something that's supposed to be a mystery. We're not supposed to keep pulling cards about where, what, which is like, I mean, talk about divinity. Something we're not supposed to know everything. But I mean, I asked specifically where you're going. So we need to stop there. I'm not allowed to pull any more cards here. But it looks good. Just be open to it. I don't know. Maybe you're meant to explore like furthering your education with something tied to this, like learning more about Akashic records, something like that. I mean, the Page of Swords is all about knowledge, learning something new. I mean, it doesn't have to be you traveling. It could be about you studying something tied to this that helps you kind of get more in alignment with like your purpose, your life purpose. So explore avenues. Definitely, Michelle, it's definitely tied to furthering your education and learning 100%. So, okay. Sometimes, I mean, maybe you should explore like some teachers, like somebody to kind of to learn from rather than just reading and learning yourself. And I could certainly take a page out of that advice too. So, you know, there's so much to learn and be gained from reading and like self-knowledge and learning, but sometimes we need other people to help us get to really where we need to be, you know? So, yeah, great reading, Michelle. I always get very interesting readings for you. I just want you to trust yourself and remember that Seven of Wands energy, you know, like big choices are going to be met with like people trying to tell you you can't do it, you shouldn't do it. Um, like not everybody needs to understand. I mean, damn, nobody understood why I started to do this and why I left my career to do this. And it's not for them to know, you know, it's your knowing, but you have to defend it and protect it. But you have to believe in yourself and be willing to take chances and risks, okay? It's okay to be scared. It's not okay to let fear like prevent us from making choices. So, all right, let's do a general reading unless we have any more questions. You're so welcome, Michelle. You have such a cool last name, too. So cool. I'm so jealous. Michelle, if you ever want a private reading, reach out to me. You got my email, okay? Hey, KX. I think you're new here. Sure. You didn't even need to say pretty, please. Of course. Where are you chatting with us from? Yeah, I'm Stefan, by the way. It's great to meet you. I'm here in New York. So great to meet you. Thanks for stumbling on my my weird channel or our weird channel. Oh, you're in Boston? Cool. Bye, Michelle. Cool. We're pretty close. I'm like 2 hours from Boston. KX, what's on your mind? Is someone trying to get you pregnant? And who? Why would you think that? Interesting. Did it? Okay. Wow. Did it feel like a warning? Because sometimes dreams, I mean, dreams can be literal. I, I would know. Sometimes it can be more symbolic. I don't know if I can pull cards on if someone is. It felt wholesome. Okay. You know, if it did, that might be more symbolic. Like it might mean something else. Like it could be about you finding love, about you like growing something new. Um, yeah. I mean, and just off the record, this is just Stefan advice. I mean, somebody you doesn't matter if it's your soulmate or not. Nobody you just meet should be trying to get you pregnant. I think that's what we call a red flag. So, um, I don't know what an oracle is. Um, I don't know how you close them, but I can tell you that for me, meditation, reflection, um, and really shining an honest light on all like the parts of myself that I didn't want to look at or that are uncomfortable to admit. That's always what helps me come into alignment. Um, I can't say I've ever had sacral chakra problems though. Um, I definitely have very potent sacral chakra. So let's pull some cards and see what's going on though for you. Can you pick a deck 1 through 6 for me? You're so welcome. Okay, that's funny. I actually was just about to pick that deck up. Number 3. Okay. KX, what's your name? If you don't mind me asking. Sometimes it helps me channel a little bit better. Nice to meet you, Queen. All right. Queen from Boston. Queen from Boston. Okay. Queen from Boston. Is someone coming into her energy soon? Is someone coming into her energy? What's going on with her dream, Spirit? Queen, what is going on with you? Have you been dealing with like a lot of conflict with other people? I feel like it's really burning you out, like severely. You have? Okay. I'm getting one, somebody might have fucked you over big time, like in a way where other people know about it. Hey, listen, I just want you to know whoever this person is, or whoever you're, there's an energy of no one's gonna win. Okay, sometimes it's like at what cost? It's, well, the cost is your well-being, your mental well-being. I'm getting like exhaustion, like physical exhaustion, like fatigue. I don't know. Are you getting like headaches? Have you been getting headaches at all? You have been? Okay. You have been getting headaches. Queen, you need to move away from this. Um, you need like, you know, somebody actually, my girlfriend and I were talking about like what it is to be sensitive. I'm just gonna share this with you. I hope this helps. Um, because I'm like a very sensitive person. I'm not talking about like I'm not speaking in this moment about like intuitive sensitivity. I'm just talking about emotional sensitivity. I am in like a good context. I'm not particularly sensitive or reactive to other people in like the context of someone wanting to like get a rise out of me or start shit with me and like me engage. I used to be big time. And what I'm getting at is the reason being is because I don't hold space. I just don't hold space for that type of conflict or people. It doesn't bother me. And I really want you to try and tap into that. Don't engage, don't give it any of your mental thought, because it's really messing with you. It's messing with your well-being. Um, let's see what else we need to know. Queen, maybe a psychic shouldn't explain it to you, and maybe you shouldn't always trust what a stranger is telling you. You listen to your own body. The whole thing about sitting with yourself, taking a quiet moment, getting out of the house, being somewhere outside. You know yourself better than anyone else. And I'm not going to presume to tell you what's going on with you. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I don't know. Listen, don't take this the wrong way. because I'll never try to tell somebody what's real or not real, because that would be really arrogant of me. I don't know. Does black magic exist? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm not gonna try to create what I'm not gonna do for you or fucking anybody else on this channel is be arrogant enough to tell you that somebody's doing black magic on you and create like an energy of fear and like paranoia within you. That is not what I'm going to do. And frankly, I I have extremely strong convictions about never using tarot to create any level of fear or paranoia within somebody because I personally don't believe that's what it's used for. So I'm not going to tell you it's black magic. What I can tell you is when you get yourself in alignment and stop listening to like really your ego, these self-limiting beliefs, letting anger and fear and resentment dictate how you're feeling, watch how fast you feel better. And that's Stefan advice because I lived through that. And if I'm being completely honest, there was moments where I thought there was like black magic, but I'm not willing to jump down that fucking rabbit hole, okay? Because we have control and power over ourselves, okay? And when we stop trusting our intuition, we turn to like anger and we stop acting from good intention. It brings out the worst in us. It brings out the worst in us mentally, like physically. So I think you really need to detach from all this. I think you're holding on to it, and I think it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Um, if you're so hung up that someone's doing black magic on you, it's like we create our own reality. And also, again, I listen, all I can do is give you advice grounded in reality and what I'm seeing in the cards. Clearly you're going through it. Clearly people are fucking with you on some level, and it's affecting you deeply. Try to just take a minute, and you don't have to do it now. When you're trying to do like have a quiet moment for yourself, just try to think a little rationally about it. Who would it be? Who would be doing black magic on you? Is that person actually able to like to actually successfully do black magic? And again, I'm not making a comment on whether or not I believe it's real or not. That's irrelevant. Because who the hell am I to know? I mean, there's so much we don't know about this world and what we're capable of, like what's unseen. But try to always start with being grounded in reality about your thoughts and like the capacity for who and what could actually happen, and let that be your guiding star at first for your own mental well-being. So let's see what else you need to know here. I was just talking about taking some time to yourself to go within and get in alignment. This is the ultimate card of introspection, Queen. I implore you, listen, you can take my advice, you can leave it. I can tell you this is so helpful. And I really think you should do it. Take some time to yourself. One more. Sure. A question about a boy. Um, ooh. Oh, cool. What sports do you play? Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to tell you this, Queen, before you even. Oh, awesome. You play soccer? I love soccer. My I've all right. At my own peril, I'm gonna say tell everybody I'm weaning myself off, but I was like a cigarette smoker for a long time. I was always really good at sports. Queen, I can be like, I'll give you 10 minutes of the best soccer play you've ever seen, but after 10 minutes, I probably need to be like medevac to the hospital because my lungs just can't take it. But anyway, so it's really interesting you asked about this guy. I don't know. We're gonna see if it is him, but listen, Queen, this is what I'm seeing, and this is such a clear message. I think in your own way, I think you really need to find a way to clear out. I'm gonna say it's a mindset that you're creating that people are kind of cursing you, doing magic on you. And I'm not commenting if it's real or not, okay? I just want to say that to you. I'm not trying to minimize how you feel ever, okay? But I think you really need to go in and take some time. The Hermit is such beautiful energy. It's about sitting, going within, finding like finding the uncomfortable things about ourselves that might be kind of keeping us stuck. When you get in this energy and you release all this really shitty energy that maybe people are kind of trying to surround you with, like conflict, competition, real conflict, like fighting, like people trying to do things behind your back. If you get a nudge that you need to just drop somebody or something, just do it. Just do it. Because when you do this, look what just showed up, Queen. Whether this is tied to your dream or this other person, I got the Ace of Cups and it was clarified by the Nine of Cups. This is like an overflowing new love, like new love coming in. There's two doves on this card. And this is the card of wish fulfillment, total emotional happiness. And it's in the context of somebody else. Is this somebody? Who is this person? This could be that person in your dream. Okay. Why the tower? Okay. Queen, on so these two cards that showed up on either side, I got the Hermit and I got the Hangman. Two of the most spiritual cards about letting go, like going within. I also there's two flowers here, two roses, which is significant. Do you play soccer on a team? Is your outfit green? Is your jersey green? I don't know, I just got that. It is green? All right. Obviously, that had no value to this tarot reading, but I just had to say it because I picked up on it. You don't, it doesn't matter. Oh, thank you, Queen. Obviously, that held no value or substance, but I don't know. I just got that weird message. Um, Listen, you seem like a really sweet person. Um, and you seem like you have a good heart. I think you're please just don't take this the wrong way. I'm not here to judge anybody. I was a total fucking disaster for most of my life. It's funny, the tower came out. Queen, I literally was like a bringer of tower moments into other people's lives. And finally when I got myself into alignment and I didn't hold space for conflict, really for bad thoughts, for paranoia, for fear, regarding like what other people might be thinking or might be trying to do to me, the clarity and power that I instantly had, it literally transformed my intuition. Okay. And the tower moment is going to be you choosing to make a choice about how you want to live. I'm getting so many, like, I'm getting a lot of two energy that's coming up. Queen, you have somebody coming in. I think this is somebody new. It feels really new. I don't know about this Thai person, but I will tell you this, Queen. Whoever Thai is, and you asked about his intentions, try to listen to yourself. Try to block out any, like, let me say it like this. We've all been hurt. We've all been lied to. Try to compartmentalize that and keep that fear out of how you're reading somebody, particularly this guy. If you don't get a good feeling from him, you feel like you might have to question his intentions. Like if he doesn't make eye contact with you, listen to it, okay? And make sure that you're trying to identify if it's a feeling you're getting about him or if it's a feeling that you're holding on to about a past hurt that you're trying to, like, apply to him. But this looks good. This looks so good. This love is going to come in once you get yourself in a good energy, Queen, all right? Straight up, girl. Straight up. By the way, don't take this the wrong way, because something tells me you don't have a Boston accent. Boston accent, by far the unsexiest accent. And of course, I mean that jokingly. Everybody from Boston. I mean, John F. Kennedy did a pretty good. He was a pretty classy guy. He pulled off the Boston accent. Please avoid conflict, okay? Please. Don't get sucked in. Just don't hold space for it. Cut people out. Don't even bring it up. You don't. We can't change other people. Be in an energy of of love, good intention for yourself. Think positive things. Think about what you want. Don't think about what someone else might be doing to you. Because it creates our guys, that's how we manifest. That's how we create the things we want in life or don't want. I always tell this really stupid story when I was like a total degenerate in my 20s. I'm 37. I actually just turned 37 last week. I'm a Cancer. But I've always had strong manifesting abilities, even before I even knew what the hell that was. And when I was like in my early 20s driving around, like causing trouble, I always used to tell myself, like, I know I'm going to get pulled over. I know I'm going to get pulled over. I know I'm going to get pulled over. And guess what happened more times than not? Young, handsome Stefan ended up in handcuffs in the back of a cop car. So we're constantly manifesting and creating our own reality for what we want. So let go of this bullshit. And I love you. I mean that in a loving way. Let go of this nonsense about, if somebody is trying to do something like weird to you, like some kind of magic, alchemize it. Turn that fucking pain into power. All right? So, what soccer team are you on, by the way? And Queen, thanks so much for finding the channel. Maybe I'll come to one of your games next time I'm in Boston. Oh, right on. Cool. You're so welcome, Queen. You got so much to be happy about and excited about. Who the hell cares what anybody else is, if somebody's trying to throw you bad energy or throw you shade, Get yourself right, like in alignment. Watch how quick you find somebody, because that was such a strong message about you taking time to go in, think about what works for you, like what's actually serving you, what's not. You're going to find somebody so quick. And that person with that 9 of Cups and that Ace of Cups, how you'll know that this is your person this person is going to be so emotionally available to you. This is not somebody who's going to be cagey about how they feel. This is somebody who's comfortable expressing their feelings and thoughts to you in like a really sincere way. Like this person's going to be like, there's going to be so much overflowing emotion. And this person's also, I think, a little bit creative too. They might like to swim too. So, and you're so welcome. Okay, Michelle, let's see. Who's Jeff? Who's Jeff before I pull cards on him? Because that last guy you asked me to pull cards on scared the shit out of me. Ugh. Hard to believe he was a pastor. If anybody wants a private reading off air, I just want to say it again. Hey, Michael, great to see you. Hey, Elaine. Elaine, it's so good to see you. How's the job been going? Can't wait to hear about it. Guys, I'm offering private readings for $45 where I'll FaceTime with you live. I'm also offering a special $12 readings where I'll send you an audio file answering your questions that you email me. So if you are interested in that, there's a link in my video description explaining how to do it, and you can just connect with me through email or on Instagram Messenger. So okay. Michelle, you still there? Who's Jeff? And pick a deck, please. Michelle, are you still with me? Otherwise, I'm going to do some general readings here. Okay. Okay. His intentions? All right, let's see. Jeff. Spirit, is Jeff an upstanding chap I can trust with my friend Michelle? Okay. Guys, I'm gonna do another reading tomorrow too. I think I actually might just do some all signs. Because I didn't get to single all signs today. So, all right. Can I get can I get 3 cards? Actually, hey Crystal, great to see you. Let's see what's Eddie's intentions towards Michelle? Can I get 2 cards? Actually, 3 cards. What's Eddie's intentions? Or not, or Jeff's intentions, excuse me. Jeff's intentions. What the fuck? Michelle, I just need to like compose myself for a second here. What the fuck am I seeing? All right. I need to know more about him. Hey, Ansuman, good to see you. Can you tell me about this guy? Just tell me about this guy, Jeff. Who is he? Hey, Bubbles. I'm doing great. I think you're new here. I'm Stefan. Okay. I like this guy, Michelle. You want to know? Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm seeing about him first. He's kind of a loner, spends a lot of time alone. Um, has a lot of confidence and excitement about things he does. Like, I don't know, he just has like a good energy, like a fiery kind of confidence. This guy's well respected by others too. People like him. He's looked at very favorably by others. Kind of, I think he could be successful in whatever he does, but he's held in high regard. Kind of a loner, a little bit of a loner. Might come off as sneaky, but he's just kind of a loner. Trustworthy. Good vibe. Michelle, for the intentions, I don't even know how well you know this guy. I don't know if this is like I guess I shouldn't be worried. I got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the Tower, and I got the 10 of fucking Cups. Michelle, I can't tell you with I can't tell you with real confidence that this is about you. But I suppose it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Because this guy's intentions are to like have a family. Like have a real family, be financially independent, have a real family, a home, fill it with a lot of love. If this is about you, I think the Tower moment could be like sweeping you off your feet or something. It's a good Tower. I mean, we got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. I don't get any red flags, though. I don't get any red flags. Looks like a good person. His intentions are like happy home, happy family, material abundance. Looks like he's on his way to it too. If I have to be if I have to be plain about it. So, Crystal, you still with us? And Suman, how are you? It's been a while. Crystal, pick a deck 1 through 6. I can ask a similar question if you want. I don't do any tarot in yes or no, just because I don't believe that's what it should be used for. But 5, okay. Let's see what the energy is between you guys, though. For anybody new, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Stefan. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel. My live show is always free. We do free phone readings. If anybody wants to come on the show, you just have to message me on my Instagram during the show, and I can call you right through the app. Please feel free to donate too. It really, I mean, it's what makes the show possible for me. Your donations really mean a lot. There's a couple ways to do that. Oh, thanks so much, Ansuman. Really appreciate it, brother. And if anybody wants a private reading, I'm doing $12 recorded readings to answer your questions. And I do private readings as well, which would be live FaceTime, you and I. Okay. All right, Crystal. Good to see you, by the way. How's everything going? It's been a while. And who's Eddie? How is Eddie viewing the connection with Crystal, Spirit, my friend Crystal in Kentucky? Okay. What are his intentions? Can I get one more for each? Oh, damn. Intentions? Kind of funny, Crystal. This is always viewing the connection. A lot of love, a lot of really big feelings and emotions. I don't know, he might feel like some weird, like, finish each other's sentences vibe with you. Like, kind of an intuitive. Feels like you're somebody of real value. Like, he thinks and sees potential, like, on a long-term basis. His intentions are to get his shit together finally and make a decision. Like, his intentions are to make a decision finally. This is judgment, by the way. Yeah. I think the universe might even kind of, this is like a divine intervention thing. What else do we need to know about this potential connection between Crystal and Eddie? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of right now, it's just you guys are feeling a little trapped apart from each other. But there's love there, for sure. Knight of Cups. There's love there. Crystal, you know I say this all the time. If you've known him for a while, you don't have to sit around and wait for this guy. Like, make it known what you want. you know? That's really important. Um, it's a good question. You know what I'm going to tell you? If you should let him contact you, or you or vice versa. Just listen to your intuition. If you're feeling like called to reach out to him, do it. Because this guy obviously has feelings for you. He's just having a hard time making a choice. Maybe he's shy. Maybe he doesn't know how to. But Crystal, don't text him anything serious about feelings. You know, I mean, I tell it to everybody. Call him. Leave him a voice note. Texting is so impersonal. Okay. Yeah. If you feel like you should contact him, do it, girl. Just do it. He's got feelings for you. He's feeling a little bit trapped right now, though. He's in his head for sure. And it's because he's not fucking doing anything. But I think he'll get it together. But maybe give him a little nudge. Great to see you, by the way. Sure, Ansuman. You know what? I think I'm gonna, Ansuman, are you gonna be available tomorrow? I'd love to get you on. Truly. I think I'm gonna call it because I'm like almost at an hour and a half. Um, and I have plans in a little bit, but and Suman, are we we're friends on Instagram, right? Can I it's 12:41. Dude, get some sleep. Let's get you on tomorrow, okay? 100% we'll get you on tomorrow. I'll schedule it in advance so you guys know what time. But it's great to see everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow for another show. So, thanks everybody for tuning in today. This was fun. We got some really good new subscribers. So, till next time, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great night. And Suman, get some sleep, dude.